Check the check, house to house, stand with homies. 5 kids, baby daddy left her lonely. Blue card, food stamps, eat bologna. Her time to shine and to get back on her shit. She found out Section 8 had open list. Told her partner, get my shit, I'm out this bitch. She got a letter in the mail, that bitch was geek. Didn't take that long, only took about a week. Went to the briefing and it took about 2 hours. Gave you a listing pack and told you look for houses. Found a house, tenant portion, $40. Now bitch is mad cause you low income and poppin'. Now that you got the A, you a trending topic. You got a job, that's what's up, you on your shit. Now Section 8 about to go increase your rent. But you still ain't got paid much as that little bitch. You got the A, you know what's up, oh bitch, you lit. But you still ain't got paid much as that little bitch. You got the A, you know what's up, oh bitch, you lit. These bitches mad cause you got your Section 8. Bitch, don't be mad, you gotta pay that market rate. Tony Tiger on her shit, she feeling great. She put her name up on that list, she got away. Boom, bow. These bitches mad cause you got that Section 8. Bitch, don't be mad, you gotta pay that market rate. Tony Tiger on her shit, she feeling great. She put her name up on that list, she got away. Boom, bow.
Minister Jap, I'm talking to you, nigga. Yeah, I got a kid. I got 2 daughters and a son. You hear me?
Black women are bad mothers.
And that's why you having a baby by the motherfuckers you had a baby with is your fault. That's why you being a single mother is your fucking fault. That's why being a baby daddy ass nigga is your fault.
Live from the church.
Church check in.
It's Minister Jap.
Black women, they're some of the most worst bitches on with money, but yet they're still taking trips and they look fly doing. They are the flyest broken bitches you're gonna ever deal with.
On Minister Jap TV.
Church check in, man. Church check in. Church check in, you fucking pervs. Time to cook. It's time to cook. What's going on with you niggas, man? Man, I'm feeling good today, nigga. Ain't nothing like fresh, cold orange juice. Fresh thing, first thing in the motherfucking morning, nigga. Man, oh yeah, nigga. Get your personal pervert prevention pack, nigga. Get your pervert packs. Get your pervert pack. Get your pervert packs, man. Your single mother prevention kits. We going in on these hoes today, man. We're not letting up. Heavy foot on their neck. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my brother Ashy Foot. We definitely not fucking around. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of questions got to be asked, man. And you guys looking at the world, man, and I like to deal with the root of the problem. And I've been preaching this for over 5-6 years. The root of all our problems comes out of the black woman's pussy, single mothers. That's the motherfucking problem. So today's show, we're going to really get into this shit. Who really raises a single mom's child? Since you hold so strong and independent, you know what I'm saying? We want to know who really raises your motherfucking child. See, I know the answer because I study you bitches. I've dated plenty of single moms. I listen to all your bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I know you hoes can't raise these kids. See, there's a difference between raising a child in maintaining a child. You hoes only maintain these kids until the government says you don't have to do it no more. You know, you hoes want all this credit and admiration for a construct that you created. I don't feel sorry for self-inflicted wounds. If a motherfucker shoots themselves, I'm not gonna be like, damn, rest in peace, you dumb fuck. You don't cry over motherfucker who do it to themselves, man. You don't cry over motherfucker that do it to themselves. You do it to yourself. You made your life hard. You made your life hard for having a reckless pussy at best. And that's why most black women are miserable. You don't see a lot of happy black women. Most of them have children. Most of them are unmarried. They missed out on a lot of life. So they take that resentment out on the world. Let's really lay into these miserable bitches today. Again, like I said, you don't raise these kids, you only maintain these kids. A lot of you black men have never really got love from your single mother. You got more love from a teacher, a coach, you know what I'm saying? A lot of other things going on. A lot of other people. A lot of y'all moms treated y'all like pure shit. We seen boys in the hood. She didn't raise them boys. Come on, man. They do just enough to get you the fuck up out the house. Most of you motherfucking women have shitty relationships with your shitty ass of a mother. She's a miserable bitch who gave birth and groomed you to be the miserable bitch that you are today. See, I asked this question. How are you raising a child and you on social media and YouTube all goddamn day talking shit about the black man? How are you raising a child going out chasing hard dick and cheap liquor? How are you raising a child fucking a nigga in a Walmart parking lot and washing your pussy in the Walmart washroom? How are you raising a child twerking online? How are you raising a child and you're taking all of these hoe trips? How are you raising a child when I see you in the club like a person who don't have children? How are you raising a child being a married man's side bitch? How are you raising a child and you got a goddamn OnlyFans, bitch? How are you raising a child? Where your kids at? I was the first motherfucker to always pose that question. Where your kids at? Hashtag, where your kids at? Where the fuck are your kids? When you doing all this fuck shit in the world, where are your kids? It's time to apply pressure, y'all. You wonder why your neighborhoods is all fucked up. You never thought about this, though. All of these hoodlums, all these little fast ass hoes running around here, these little loud mouth ass bitches and shit, they all go home. Not to their own homes. They go back to their mothers. This is mommy's production. This is what mommy brought us to the world. So when you want to do this, all the women independent, you want to pat yourself on the back, you need to take credit for all of these fucking hoodlums and fucking thoughts you got running around the community. They came from you. That's your work. That's your work. That's your work. So today, y'all, we're going to really get into this, man, on who really raises a single mom's child. Now, let's break some things down. Because like I said, I know you bitches. That's why y'all can't stand me. Because I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I know you can't do it. First of all, I've already broke this down. It takes a minimum, let's do the math again. It takes a minimum, I've already looked it up. It takes a minimum of $13,000. Okay? To food, clothes, and shelter a child. Bare minimum. Okay? First of all, let's just stop there. Let's just stop there. Let's stop there. Before we go on to that, it costs anywhere from $32,000 to $40,000 to birth a baby. Do any of you hoes have that? If it wasn't for government, Medicare, or whatever, you couldn't even afford to be a hoe. Let's take the 32,000. Let's take the 32,000 and multiply it by how many motherfucking kids you got. Because most of you hoes got about 3-4 kids. So I'm gonna give you about 4. So we take the 32,000 times 4. This is you being independent though. You say you're independent. Okay. So you telling me you got $128,000 to birth babies. That's just no. You independent. That's just pulling the baby out the pussy. See the hotel room that you had the motherfucker in? You know, the little extended stay? You know what I'm saying? Oh, that wasn't nothing but $60 a day. You know, the Boone's Farm you and that nigga was drinking, you know, at about $10. It took y'all on the low, on the high side, it took y'all $100 to have a baby. And that was y'all trying to get into it. You know, most of you hoes are fucking nigga, you know what I'm saying, in the alley. How about some, I was young and I was dumb. You know, when you're young, you do things. Nah, it's cheaper to even, it's cheaper to start, it's cheaper to try to have the baby than to actually birth it. So I want you guys to ask these hoes, since they say they're so independent, could you afford, if it wasn't for your job and all this other shit, could you afford to pay for your baby to come out your pussy medically? Oh no, we're gonna get a midwife. I bet your broke ass is. Bet your broke ass is, bitch. Bet your broke ass is. Now look, $13,000 bare minimum to raise a child per year. That's not even saying you love them. If you love them, it should probably be like around 23, 24. That's love. Most of you hoes don't love your kids anyway. You know what I'm saying? Now, we take this 13,000 and times 18. $234,000 a year. I'm sorry, in 18 years. You hoes riding around here in Altimas. You can't, I know you can't raise these kids because you can't afford them. And you still out, that's just the budget to raise the kid. We ain't even talked about your whole budget and your tricking off budget and your whole trip budget and your weave budget. Come on, man. Come on, man. Let's really get into these hoes today, man. And that's not even love. Listen. That's not even love. $13,000 is the bare minimum estimate. That's like putting them in like British Knights and Walmart clothes. Hoes say you love your kids, then you don't even got shit for them to inherit when you die with your selfish ass. That's why you're always on the hunt for a nigga so you can latch off of him and be a parasite to his pockets. Hold on one second, church. Okay. Let's see something, church. All right. Sketches and shit, yeah. Come on, man. All right. So let's get into their schedule, man. Let's get into the single mom schedule, bro. Let me see. Okay. So they gotta go to work. Hold on, man. What the fuck is? Hold on one second. Let me take an intermission real quick. Bro.
Who created your ass? I come in the name of Jesus by the power of the Holy Spirit. I come in the name of Jesus by the power of the Holy Spirit. The devil is a motherfucking liar. So you know I ain't worried. Bitch. Stupid bitch. Look at that. I'm provoking that, huh? I'm making motherfuckers just hate God more. I'm provoking that, huh? You goddamn devil worshiper, you ain't got no excuse. Motherfucker, you ain't coming in you come in the name of Satan. I guess if you like a house nigga and want to go competitive, if I say I'm God, then I guess you have to take the side of Satan, huh, motherfucker? Stupid bitch. It's not of competition, it's of cooperation. Stupid ass house nigga. I can't see you though, bitch. You see me? I'm all out. I make my ass very available.
All right, so let's go back to this. Okay, so one of the main things with the single moms is work. I always ask you bitches, how are you raising your kids and you work this much? Let's break this shit down. It takes an hour for most of you bitches to get to work. Then you're at work for 8 hours. Then it takes an hour to get home. So 10 hours of the day, you don't have your kid. 10 hours out of the day, your kid is not with you. Okay. So then after that 10-hour period where your kid is off somewhere else, we're going to get into that. You pick your kid up from daycare, family member's house, or school activities or whatever like that. Okay, fine. So we're hitting around the 11-hour mark. Then you cook food. About an hour there. 12 hours out of the day. Y'all just getting to eat. You got to clean up your house. Another hour and some change. Help with homework. if you actually do that, most of you hoes, we know you don't give a fuck about your kids. Then you hoes want to pursue a degree, so then you're studying and doing work while your kids running around doing them. And then you bringing work home. You might have to do work there from home. You know, this is what. Listen. See, you hoes want to sign up for single motherhood. We're gonna break this thing down. Then you go to sleep, and then you reset this all over again. But then you still find time to go get your hair done, fuck niggas, go to the club, and still be actively dating. So now we have to ask the question on who's raising your kids? Who raises your kids? There's not enough time in the day for you to raise a kid. Single. You only maintain a kid. These kids not being raised right. And this is why single motherhood is the worst fucking situation known to man. Because you got unraised individuals walking the earth. You got unraised animals populating the community. But yet and still, y'all giving credit to these hoes for raising. The word shouldn't be raised. Maintain. That's all you did. Bare minimum. That's all you did. Because when they turn 18, you ain't got nothing for them. You have nothing for them. And this is why the cycle keeps continuing. Because raising a kid is a two-person job or more. See, they want credit for all this shit just because I maintain kids. Oh, I only said we calculated all those calculations over just one kid. Take that $234,000 for this independent single mom and times that by every kid that this ratchet hoe has. Most of you bitches don't deserve a Mother's Day. You cannot afford these kids. They are being raised poorly. You are doing a disservice to your kids. They are going to grow up and be a menace to the community. Period. The math shows that. The math alone shows you can't do it. Most of you bitches can't even keep your cell phone on. Most of you bitches 2-3 months behind on your cell phone. Except for you Boost Mobile bitches or you Metro PCS bitches. Y'all could barely keep them motherfuckers on. And you supposed to be raising a kid and having something to hand down to him? What do you think, you're a man? No, men build legacies. You build nothing. You've never built anything. Ever. But you want to keep making your pussy a baby factory. Pac said it. This is going to affect the whole community. Your fucking bastard babies are destroying my property value. Having a baby is a choice. and having a baby without being married is a dumb one. All right, y'all, we about to really get into this shit, man. But first, you know what we got to do, man. We got to drop it low for Jesus.
This song was taught to us by our very own pastor, Pastor James, when we was just this little.
Free Pastor James!
My man loves me. He provides for me. He protects me. So tonight, I'm gonna drop it low just for him. Drop it low for Jesus. Keep the Lord in mind. When you dirty wine, drop it for Jesus. In the club, shake it to the floor and showing love. I'm on the grind, cause for my sins he died. Cause I know I'll be at the pearly gates for show. I'll be in the number when the trumpet starts to blow. But tonight I gotta drop it low. Drop it low.
God loving music. Give it up again for what's your name?
Renita,
y'all. Yes. They will never be on this program again. That's enough dropping it low for Jesus and all our Christian viewers and our African American.
All right, y'all. It's time to get into this shit. Let's cook. It's gonna be a lot of hurt single moms today, man. We're really not giving a fuck, though. We're not really giving a fuck. We're not giving a fuck. All right. So for all you all, you know what I'm saying, who've been raised by who thought that they were raised by single mothers, okay? You know, who have a single mother, who came out of single mother pussy, right? Now you have to ask yourself, who raised you? Really think about it. And when I mean raising takes time. And one thing we know about single moms is that they don't have time. Shit, you barely got time as a nigga trying to fuck them. They ain't even got they barely got time for the dick. They gonna make some time, but they barely got time for the dick. Okay? So they're the most difficult motherfuckers to get with. Why? Because they got babies. So you gotta ask yourself, who raised you? Who had the time for you? Who had the time to put in thoughts and shape your mind? Who had the time? And one of the number one people who had the time for you was your grandmother. Most of y'all were raised by your grandmother. And we got to give grandmothers more credit than they get, because here's the thing. Grandmother already should be living her life. You know what I'm saying? But the grandmothers are bearing the burden of your reckless pussy. You know what I'm saying? And you don't even reward her. Most of y'all burn bridges with your mama and use the kids in the middle of the shit. Your mama shouldn't have to raise your motherfucking kids. But she do it. And we got to get the grandmothers more credit. Because it ain't the grandmama's fault. She's bearing the burden of your reckless pussy. Now, I'm not even going to trip if grandmama don't even do a good job. Grandmama trying her best. She's grandmama. So if grandmama get overwhelmed by her daughters having all of these badass kids that they ain't raising and they barely maintaining, if grandmama gets ran over by these kids, I'm not putting that on grandma. Big mom, this ain't big mama problem. This your problem. Now, grandmamas do mothering, teach the lessons, long talks, teaching skills. Most of y'all learn how to cook from y'all grandmama. Y'all mama ain't teaching shit. Grandmama, and I'm gonna be honest, in the hood, it's a lot of grandmamas raising these badass niggas, man. I'm not putting that on her. I ain't putting that on her. She trying her best. Her daughters acted a fool out here. Now, we can blame her for her daughters, but I can't blame her for them kids because that's her daughter's kids. Especially if grandmama trying to help. That ain't grandmama's job, man. Grandma's supposed to be kicked up, man. Taking a cruise somewhere. Seeing the grandbaby should be optional. But it's mandatory because you hoes live a selfish fucking life. You fucking perverts! Yeah, y'all know, you know I'm telling the truth. Deep in your heart, you know I'm right. Check yourself, Q. When you ready to take them out, go out in a blaze if you got to. Nigga. Nigga pop, nigga. All right. The next personage that probably raised you, if you really think about it, is your older siblings. This is what happens. These single moms have these kids in gaps enough to where, and they strategically do it. And you'll be 7 years old watching an infant. You'll be 7 years old changing diapers. You'll be 7 years old walking around with your little brother or sister, you know what I'm saying, feeding them with a bottle. Just to free up time so your mama can have a life to go fuck a nigga and drink cheap liquor. This is what sucks about coming from a single mom and having multiple siblings. She's really not going to raise you now. She's really not going to raise you. Think about it. This is 3 kids she got to raise now. Y'all gonna raise your goddamn selves. That's how she pulls it off. If you turn out good, she gets the credit. If you turn out fucked up, she blames the father and the system and society. You 7 years old. You should not be learning how to motherfucking change no goddamn diaper. That's why y'all be so ready and be prepared to be a fucking mom when you're fucking 14. Your mama prepped you already. Come on, man. Tell me I'm lying. Your mama prepped you already to be a single mother when you was raising your other siblings. She took your childhood from you. Why? Because she's a selfish bitch at best. We got to give credit to the older brothers, the older sisters that stepped up when mom stepped the fuck off. Your mama ain't shit if your older siblings raised you. Stop giving your mama all that undeserved credit. Hold on, man. What's going on with the Super Chat families? Hold on. Okay. I think y'all playing games. What's going on with the Super Chat fam? What's going on with the Super Chats fam? Okay. All right. We're going to slow the show down for a second. I'm going to bring in some fat bitches because y'all see, when I'm dropping this scripture and y'all not participating, we're going to bring out the fat bitches, man.
How's that, Reverend? Praise the Lord, everybody. Praise the Lord, everybody. Let everything that have breath do what? God is good, what? And all the time, God is what? Good. He's good. He's good. He's good. He's good. He's good. God is good all the time. I'm not talking about sometimes God is good, but he's good all the time. He's like Campbell soup. He's good. I'm not talking about that chicken noodle soup. I'm not talking about that mixed soup. And I'm not talking about that tomato soup, that mixed carrot soup. But God's like Campbell soup. He's showed up good. Hallelujah. I feel my help now. I feel my help now. Yeah. I feel my help. Yeah. I feel my help. Help, Lord. Help, Lord. Help, Lord. Help. When I'm eating chicken soup, I need help, Lord. Help. When I'm eating tomato soup, I need help, Lord. Help. When I eat the carrot soup, I need help, Lord. Help. Any kind of food I eat, God, help. I need help, Lord. Help. Help, Lord. Help. Help, Lord. Help. Help, Lord. Help. Help. Hallelujah. I gotta stand up now. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus.
All right, church. All right, church. We definitely appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all on the motherfucking super chats, man. Y'all keeping the motherfucking lights on in the church. All right. All right, so we gotta give honor and respects to the older siblings, man, that really raised you. You know what I'm saying? And that uncle, and that auntie that stepped up when your selfish mother was out doing her thing and sucking dangalangs. All right. The next thing, a lot of you guys, you know what I'm saying, you've heard this before. Who raised you? You know, the streets, gangs, thoughts. The streets is raising these kids. See, when you at work for 8 to 12 hours a day, where are your kids? Kids only get into shit when you not there. And most of the time, single mothers are not fucking there. So where are your kids? In the motherfucking street. It don't matter how good your fucking job is. It don't matter how high your education is. It don't matter how much money and how good you make them kids dress. When you not around, they gonna do some fuck shit in these streets because you ain't there. Why do you think it's kids from the suburbs? Oh, we put you in the suburbs. Oh, you living in South Holland. Oh, you living in Orland Park. You work too goddamn much. So they make ways to get to Inglewood. To go do fuck shit. Most of you good job, comfortable niggas with your high education working on your masters, you high level nurse practitioner, you gonna be bailing your kid out of Cook County Corrections in no time. Why? Because you not there. It happens all the fucking time. It happens all the fucking time. Oh, I gave you this, I put you this, I did all this. You not there. And that's why your kids ain't shit. That's why you got all of these degrees and all this, and then your daughter is 22 and got 2 kids still living in your fucking house. Just got a titty tattoo. And got a motherfucking $45 a day weed habit. God damn it, talk to me, nigga. I know you hoes. That's why this is the realest show. Because I know you hoes. I know your fucking story. You can't lie to me. You can lie to them. Because they don't leave the house. Some of these niggas, they picking up books trying to figure out you hoes. I know you hoes. You can't lie to me. I know why your kids fucked up. Niggas be like, my mama's a lawyer, my mama's a doctor, this and this. Yeah, nigga, but you gang banging and you a 3-time fucking felon. And you got a pill habit, nigga. Yeah, nigga, yeah, it's some of your fault too, but a lot of it, you would have never gotten to that shit if your mother would have gave you a motherfucking father, nigga. You fucking single mothers pick your baby daddy. You pick your predicament. Hold on, let's slow this up. Fuck picking the nigga. Bitch, you pick the predicament. You pick the situation. Let's not talk about the nigga. Let's pick a situation first. Do you want a nigga or you want a constructive situation? You pick nigga and then try to make it a constructive situation with a nigga. No. Pick better situations. The situation your mama picked for you is the reason why you ain't shit. You went out here trying to figure it out yourself. You try to raise yourself, picking other motherfuckers. The streets raised you because your mama was at work. She had to go to work. Yeah, I get it. But if she had herself a motherfucking a pervert pack, a pervert protection pack, a single mother prevention kit, we wouldn't be in this shit. But she want the raw dick and the cheap liquor. God damn it, nigga. I don't understand. Hey, man, I understand you hoes hate this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? But you know I'm right. Deep in your heart, you know I'm right. You can't do nothing with me. You can't do nothing with me. Most of you young girls come from good parents, all this shit, good mama. Then you meet these hoes in the street and they turn you out. Bad influences. Only reason why you got influence like that, because your mama wasn't there. And after she got off of work, she went and tried to go get another degree. And then you still don't got shit when she died. Tell me what you gonna do with your mama's degree. What you gonna do with your mama's degree? What you gonna do with your mama's good job? And she done blew through her 401k, going to get her motherfucking body done and kicking it with her new nigga. So what you gonna do? Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, motherfucker. All right. Next one, I might get some flack on this one, but I hear it so much. I hear it so much. Rap music. I hear this shit so fucking much. Man, Scarface raised me. Man, I was raised off NWA. And you know what happens? Now you got the new niggas, and they gonna be like, yeah, I was raised off of Chief Keef. I was raised off of King Von. I was raised off of FBG Duck. You know what I'm saying? I was raised off of Young Boy. So now the music is actually raising these kids because your motherfucking mama ain't around. Now everybody want to walk around dancing around with a goddamn 30 shot. Who the fuck dances with a gun? All you old niggas say that stupid shit. Man, I was raised off of 2 Live Crew. I was raised up. Man, you let some motherfuckers spitting 16 bars raise you? Your mama ain't shit. If all your life lessons came from a Jay-Z verse, your mama ain't shit. Biggie raised me. What? Didn't he say my nigga Gutter kidnap kids, fuck them in their ass and throw them over a bridge? Didn't he say, I love you so much I suck on your daddy's dick? That's who raised you? Man, you better stop this shit. Stop this shit. This music is actually raising these kids. You got 3-year-olds running around here singing Cardi B. You know what I'm saying? I saw a video of a little boy singing King Von's story, crazy story, holding up a gun like he about to shoot it. The music is raising your kids. Why? Because you ain't doing it, bitch. No motherfucker like, it's just entertainment. It's just, man, I ain't trying to hear that, man. I ain't trying to hear that because I hear it from the niggas. I was raised, woo, Pac raised me. Oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Pac's good and all that, but Pac ain't raised me, motherfucker. My daddy raised me, goddammit. And it's unfortunate that your mama wasn't shit to where Tupac songs had to raise you. That's how bad your mother was. That's how bad a single mother is. When the kids are being raised by the music. Chief Keef is raising your kids. Chief Keef couldn't watch my kids, let alone raise them. Oh, Wu-Tang raised me. Them niggas was smoking blunts with coke on them. Boy, you better stop this shit. They smoked so much of that shit. That's why they was offbeat as fuck. It's only 3 of them niggas that can really rap. Boy, if you don't stop. The next thing that you guys got to pay attention that's actually raising these kids, that actually probably raised you, is TV internet, and video games. TV, internet, and video games. Okay. You know why TV, internet, and video games is raising these kids? It's because your mother put you on autopilot so she can go do what the fuck she want to do. That's to keep you occupied. So everything that you discover from television, the internet, and video games. I remember I had friends that didn't know when we was kids, they didn't know a lot of things about sex till they played Grand Theft Auto. Then they got curious, started going on the internet. Then they seen a lot of stuff on TV, which means they single mother didn't raise them and teach them about sex. And most of them niggas are baby daddies. Violence that you see, you emulate that shit from movies. Your mother wasn't there to tell you it's just a movie. A lot of y'all as kids tried a lot of shit you was seeing on TV. Why? Because your mother was busy fucking sucking dicks and drinking cheap liquor. Yeah, Showtime, Cinemax late night, Skinemax. You know what I'm saying? BET Uncut. Most of y'all bitches started shaking your ass then. Most of you niggas started paying for pussy after you saw that as a kid. Your mama built you to be the simp you are today. The trick you are today. Because you was watching that fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? She left you alone. You start watching porn on the internet. Now you're a pervert. Now you're going to the DR as a pervert. Now you're going to Brazil as a pervert. Now you're going to Colombia as a pervert. You see what I'm saying? She put the pervert in you. Nigga. She just sat there, she put video games in your hand, shit like that, because they got you the fuck out of her face so she can do her thing and argue with her nigga and do what she wanted to do, leave the house. That's another, leave the house and go do things. You know? Mama ain't ever taught you shit. Pervert at best. Hey, one of you niggas said constipated at best. That shit was hilarious. You niggas are crazy, man. What's wrong with you guys, man? You guys are retarded, man. Something wrong with you guys. All right. The next one that raises a lot of the offspring of single mothers. The system, foster care, or jail. Listen, man. A lot of you motherfuckers get caught up in the system because your mama wasn't there. A lot of you motherfuckers get end up going to the institutions and jails and foster care and arty homes and shit like that. That's because your single mother wasn't there. And you were left alone to be stupid. And you acted on your stupidity. A lot of niggas said, yeah, man, I've been in jail so long, you know what I'm saying? Like, they learned all their life lessons in fucking jail. They learned all their life lessons in juvie. You know what I'm saying? And this is your single mother's fault. This is your single mom's fault. This is your fault, bro. She was not there. She was too busy doing her. She was too busy doing her, man. And it's unfortunate because there's a lot of brothers, like you hear them, man, you know, been in jail since they was fucking 12. They get out in their 20s. Jail raised them. The system raised them. You bitches lose your kids. I know some hoes out here right now, fine as hell, didn't lost their kids. Still out here kicking it though. Still talking shit though. This is why I tell you, these bitches do not love these kids. These bitches do not love these kids, bro. Don't let them lie to you, man. All right. Now, here's a good one. But it's bad for you as a single mom. It's a bad reflection of you. A lot of people who are doing well in life, who come out of your fucking womb and had to be living in your house with your selfish ass, living your best life, smoking loud and having niggas coming in and out of their crib, and they wanted to do better with themselves, and you put them in the worst neighborhoods possible. These men and women were raised by teachers and coaches. It is unfortunate that a teacher and a coach has to raise a child, but we got to respect it though. If we had more Mr. Clarks, we shouldn't have to have more Mr. Clarks. First of all, you bitches should take care of your fucking responsibilities. But if we did have more Mr. Clarks that would really, really, you know what I'm saying, step in and raise these kids up, things would be better. But these kids, they overwhelmed. Y'all having too many of them, first of all. But I got to give respect to them. And I got to give respect to them coaches, man. But listen, hold on one second. If you guys remember The Wire, there was a man on The Wire named Bunny. Bunny was like the lieutenant of police department or so, a superintendent. And he ended up leaving the department and became a school teacher, some shit like that. And he had a young dude named Naaman in there. Naaman was a badass motherfucker, whatever like that. Naaman couldn't sell dope. You know what I'm saying? But his daddy did. His daddy was a big name motherfucker. He couldn't really sell dope. He was a punk, got his ass whooped all the time. The streets really wasn't for him. And Bunny had seen something in him. And Naaman got busted. You know what I'm saying? Down selling some dope. Bunny came, got him from the joint because he had the police, you know, under he knew the police, he had relationships. So he goes to bring him to his mother. His mother just got back in town. Listen, I love this real shit. His mother just got back in town. So she answered the door, like, who the fuck are you? Typical black bitch. So he like, yeah, you know, I had to pick him up from Central Bookings or whatever fuck like that. She cussed her son out like, you couldn't make it in Central Bookings, baby Bookings. Like he was supposed to stay in jail. And she told him to leave. She told the teacher to leave her motherfucking son the fuck alone. She was trying to force him to stay selling dope. So Bunny went to go talk to the father, was in jail. Told him all the potential that his son had. And when his father heard that, he told the mother to let that boy go with that teacher, man. And the teacher took that boy in and he made something of himself, man. And you got to give these teachers props because some of these teachers be damn near having to take these kids away from you raggedy hoes. Now, how many motherfucking times have we heard NBA stars? Matter of fact, fuck all that. Let's just talk Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson don't talk about his mother at all. Mike Tyson ran the streets, did a whole lot of shit. The man that raised Mike Tyson was his fucking coach. A white man raised up Mike Tyson. Where was this strong black queen? Yeah, Customato, man. Think about all the basketball stars come from fucked up moms. And all they had was their talent, and the coaches was their fathers. The coaches was their family. And then when they make it, here come your slut ass. Come on, man. Gotta get a coach's props. Gotta get a teacher's props because they actually gotta deal with these kids. They gotta deal with the offspring that you neglect. This last one, man, I pray that this don't happen to a lot of you young kids out here, man, who being raised by, not being raised by, being halfway maintained by a single mom. But if these people get a hold of you, it's really hard to save you. It's really hard to save you when these people get a hold of you. The Moist Mafia. Yeah. If the Moist Mafia, see, a lot of times when you women think you're raising boys and you're never there, you drop them off at churches. Another thing too, the church is raising a lot of y'all kids. We'll talk about that in a second, but when you're not there, the Moist Mafia can step in. And when the Moist Mafia gets a hold of your children, it's over. When the Moist Mafia comes for your children, bro, it's because you were not there to raise them. Okay? You were not there to raise them, man. It's a wrap. It's a wrap, man. It's a wrap. It's a wrap, man. You know, and sometimes you guys push your kids to the Moist Mafia, and you know, it's a terrible thing, man. It's a terrible thing, man. But this just goes to show the doom that you face coming out of a womb of a single mother. Let's take some time to clean some pussy for a second, y'all. Let's take some time to clean some pussy for a second, y'all. Got to cleanse the bitch. You dig? You dig.
That demo. Look, that demo. Look, oral sex demo. You see oral sex? Look, oral sex. Look.
I know.
You oral sex. Use oral sex. Let that sperm of that man out. Out, you demo. Out. Let go.
Deliver me. 2 Sundays back then, a demon came with his penis and put it in my mouth. And then he came again and he slept with me last week, and I told the pastor that I need deliverance again. And since then my private part has been itching.
You've been itching?
Yes.
Okay. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Speak. Who are you? Check. Who are you? Look at that demo. Look at that demo. Who are you? Who are you? Speak out. Who are you? Who are you? Jesus. You demon can help you. Yeah. Come on from the private part. You bring on private part. Big one in the private part. Watch what happens. Fire!
Come on, somebody. After I spray with the water, after I spray, something came out white. Put your hands together. Hallelujah.
Yes. Yeah, the Moist Mafia, man, is a very, very strong force. You know, when you're not there and you doing you, and your little boy comes home and he's doing the Dwayne Wade son, dancing with the gun, twirling his hips, coming back with a dress on, thinking that he's a princess. Or when your little girl comes back home, looking like Manny Fresh with braids to the back, smoking a Black and Mild, thinking that she young M.A. The Moist Mafia has got her. Yeah. Yeah. And the one last thing I want to say too, because a lot of people, I've heard this too, you know, come from a single mom. The church raised them. You know, if it wasn't, and that just goes to show how bad you are and how bad the construct is, that your kids had to go to the church to get fed. The kids had to go to the pastors to get life lessons, to you know what I'm saying, and to have an actual family because you didn't give them one. You know? And if it wasn't for the church in the Black community, for a lot of these kids that actually took advantage of it, coming from these fucked up homes, you know, that church actually helped them make something out of themselves. I do give them respect for that. You know, it's a lot of moist mafia members in the church. But that just goes to show how bad you are as a mother, that they got to tiptoe in the church around moist mafias. Moist mafia members that's in the Black church and hopefully make it out. But you're that bad that they rather go there than to be around you. See, single moms aren't independent. They're dependent as fuck. They're dependent as fuck. Their kids are the real ones that's independent. They got a key at age 7, cooking at age 7. You know what I'm saying? Taking the bus at age 7. They independent, not you. Shit is real, man. This shit is real, man. I don't know, man. Y'all motherfuckers want to take calls. We can get into this shit, man. Y'all been doing good. I'm gonna give y'all brother rants, and then we gonna take some calls, man. All right, y'all. So the phone lines are open. 563-999-3641. Feel free to call in. Again, today's topic, we talk about who really raised a single mother's child. We did mention earlier that the streets is pretty much raising these kids for the most part. For the most part, the streets are raising your kids. No matter how good your job is, how much education it is, the streets is raising your kids. And it's your fault. Peep game, like, and this is the type of shit that's going on in Chicago. I just want to show y'all like a real, some real Chicago shit.
Carrying a gun right now, aren't you?
I always carry one.
Could I see it? This man says he became active with the gang Black Disciples at 9 years old.
Yeah, I started selling drugs when I was 11.
So at 9 years old, he jumped off the porch. If he had a mother who was really a mother, he wouldn't be able to leave the porch. See, I hear a lot of you niggas, man, I jumped off the porch, man. I jumped off the porch 8 years old, nigga, we was in this shit. Why? Because your motherfucking mama ain't shit. That's why you was able to jump off the porch.
Young men from Chicago's troubled West Side got folded into gang life as preteens for safety, for family structure.
I kind of started running.
Family structure. Let's talk about structure, single mom. What kind of fucking... Hold on, man. You gotta see my fucking face. Bitch, what kind of fucking structure is a fucking single mother? I don't want to hear that shit.
With a gang or being affiliated with a gang just for protection, like these my friends, we got to go to school, so we got each other back on the way to school, we got each other back from school, and sometimes
your mama don't even drop you off at school. I raised you, I raised my babies, I take good care. Take them to school, bitch. You go pick that nigga up every time you want some raw dick and some cheap liquor. Take your kids to school, bitch. You go pick your girls up every time y'all going to the club. Take your kids to school, bitch. You go pick that nigga up from Cook County on 26th in California every time he get locked up. Take your kids to school, bitch. You hoes ain't shit, bro.
that man carrying a gun.
Half of these guys don't got no moms. Either they was crackheads, dope fiends, prostitutes, boosters, or something. And they...
Half of these men don't got no moms. Crackheads, dope fiends, prostitutes, you name it. That's you. That's you and what you do with your pussy.
Moms and father was lost to the same gang that we getting ourselves into now.
Well, the gangs have become a family for a lot of young men here in Chicago and across the United States. A lot of young guys gravitate towards individuals that appear to have charisma. They gravitate towards guys that appear to protect them, but they really are not protected out there. Too many people are being killed. It's a false sense of security.
Their first gun was often a gift.
I looked at it like that was love. I feel like this person loved me for the simple fact.
Getting your first gun was your first love. This is just showing how bad of mothers we have. I don't give single mothers props. You want some props? Go back to your baby daddy. Make it work. Make it work. Let's get back to this work, man. I'm fucking sick of these hoes.
Like that they want to see me protected. They give me something that's going to protect my life.
In a world where ruthlessness translates into respect, the shootings are part of an endless cycle of vendettas. The original motivator can be drugs, turf, or a perceived act of disrespect.
You can disrespect somebody by trying to holler at his girlfriend while, he walking with her. Or you can disrespect somebody by wearing your hat a different way than your hat is.
Just this week, 2 little girls were killed by stray bullets. On Valentine's
the offspring of single mothers did that to them. Yes.
Valentine's Day, a pregnant woman streamed a video on Facebook. In the passenger seat is documented gang member Lazarette Collins out on parole. 2-year-old Levante White is in the back seat. They both have moments left to live. The police superintendent again called for tougher sentencing.
We need to create a culture of accountability.
All right. So that just goes to show you the root of our problem. It ain't the streets, it ain't gang life. You stop the root. You stop the problem from the root, okay? You get yourself a motherfucking pervert prevention pack and stop having these fucking bastards you can't take care of, bitch. All right, man, let's open up these lines, man. You motherfucking niggas about to get on my nerves. Y'all about to make me cuss y'all out. 347, who we got on the line? Yo. All right. Gotta get you out of here, man. 201, who we got?
Jappa Styles. What's going on, family?
What's going on, bro?
Jersey niggas get the last laugh. What's going on, brother? Yo.
No, we going gunshots, man. We're going gunshots now, man. It's time to go.
Goddamn right. You goddamn right. But brother, I had to shout you out because this is me being serious. I'm from Newark, and I got people out in Chicago too. My cousins live on the South Side, 95th in California. But what you said about teachers is absolutely accurate because that's my profession. And a lot of these brothers, a lot of these young cats who are very intelligent and not stupid, takes a lot of these negative habits of digging down these crazy ass pre-German shepherds.
Oh shit.
You know what I mean? And pre-German shepherds in high school because they exemplify it from their mothers. You know what I mean? This not only goes for guys but for young ladies too. They come up in here and some of them are from really bougie bitches. You know what I mean? And act like they're entitled, and it's just like it's very exemplary. And I teach high school. These girls come in half naked and half dressed and shit. But as soon as you look at them funny, or as soon as you make a face or anything like that, these young ladies, with the help of feminists and German shepherds that work there, you know what I mean? Your ass is gonna get a Title IX complaint and shit. Motherfuckers is gonna report you, talk shit about you, and help you to get fired. Now, my personal strategy behind that is that anytime a German Shepherd accuses me of a Title IX complaint, whether it be sexual harassment or otherwise, I just say that I'm gay. You know what I mean? And I'll just flip the shit on them.
Oh shit.
But it actually works. It works more than you think. You know what I mean?
You put up the gay bulletproof vest.
I pull out the rainbow flag just in case, bro. And that's really it, you know what I mean? But these hoes get mad because they know I'm a straight, free-thinking black man. But when you use your shit against them, it really pisses them the fuck off.
We're gonna have to start. Hey, we're gonna have to start. Why don't we just start conveniently regendering ourselves? Like change our gender identity on the spot. Hold on. Hey, I identify as a woman, so don't play with me, bitch.
Exactly. If they can identify as whatever the fuck they want to be, as me, as a free-thinking black male, I can identify what I want to be. You know what I mean? Some of these bitches are 400 pounds, on type of cellulite. But my brother, you're absolutely correct. When you talk about teachers and who's raising these kids, I just came from the gas station listening to you coming in with the church intro. This nigga want to cut me off on Clinton Avenue, and he want to talk shit and all that. And I have to tell him, I'm just like, I bet you came from a single mom. No etiquette, no diplomacy, no real way that you can carry yourself, hair all out of control, bad hygiene. It goes back to the resume of low value men. You know what I mean? They grow up and they listen to the niggas on the streets, most of them perverts and undercover most mafia. You know what I mean? And really, these niggas are blades on the low. You know what I'm saying? So And it's real shit, bro. But I'm just gonna end with this because I know the church want to get into it. You know what I mean? You absolutely right with teachers. I had to take some of these young brothers out here. You know what I mean? And these feminists, these
and that's the thing too with the teachers too, bro. Y'all got these women's kids for 8 hours or more.
Right. Yes. And
so there's no way in hell she's overwhelmed. She cannot raise a kid. She can only maintain them.
Right, exactly. And what the worst part about it is that some of these German Shepherds who came from single moms have this hate in the workplace. So they see a brother like me actually doing something and actually taking the young men under control, under my wing, and to show them the game or whatever, low key, because I can't even tell my sexual orientation on the job because these hoes are fucking terminated. You know what I mean? So I gotta go in there and I gotta play but once these hoes find out, they'll get like a beta simp, to take my place to show that even this, you could be a man without learning to be like him. And they'll defame my character to the greatest extent. You know what I mean? My students are still inboxing me to this day, thanking me for the lessons. And I teach engineering. It's a very hard subject, but they've been telling me, hey, thank you for everything. A lot of this stuff I would have never saw it if you didn't bring it up in class. And I have to integrate, MGTOW, straight black man ideology into the curriculum. And and the black woman and her God, the white woman, don't like that. So praise it to the church, fam. Keep doing your thing.
Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, man. And another thing too, it just came to me, man. Another thing that another construct that's actually raising a lot of offspring of single moms is the military. The military has done a great job with a lot of these bastards. Remember the movie? And that's a real movie. Antoine Fisher, mama gave him up to foster care. He was getting raped, abused. He was in the streets, fucking up, doing all types of shit. You know what I'm saying? And what raised him up as a man was the Navy. And what became his father was like one of his commanding officers. So niggas gotta get a military props too for reforming a lot of motherfuckers, because they would be doomed if they stayed around bitches like you. Man, I'm telling you. Let's get some more people on the line here, man. So Chicago energy. 708. Who we got?
What's going on, Minister Jap?
What's up, man? Talking to the phone clearly. What is all this shit, man?
Hold on. I'm a trucker, man. Trucker.
All right, call back. 407. Who we got?
We got Ken from Dallas.
Talk to me!
You fucking pervert!
I'm gonna walk it down slow, man. I was in the 90s as a kid. My mom had a son at 16, and she had me at 20. So my brother was 4 years older than me. Always was watching me while she was at work when I was in Atlanta. So you got to understand that some of these parents stagger these kids out to where they always have a babysitter.
That's what I said. It's a strategy.
It's a real big strategy, man. In church, I love going to church camp, man, because they had the best food, they had the best everything. You know what I mean? So you are right on the church raising these kids. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and then, for my Muslim brothers and sisters out here, the Nation of Islam, the mosque, other communities took care of a lot of people I know. You know what I'm saying? It refined a lot of brothers I know and sisters when their mamas wasn't shit.
And you talk about 3 out of 4 black women, because remember, like Kevin says, like the stats say, 1 in 4 are married. So 75% of these black women are single parents out here. Streets raising them. You know what I mean? So I was in the streets, but not really. But I'll add something else. I'll tell you what raised me as well. Comic View at late night. Late night, BET late night, and Comic View late at night. I used to stay up and watch that shit all the time, cracking jokes. You know what I mean?
Cosby Show,
HBO
man.
late night special, you know what I
I
mean?
used to stay watching the Cosby Show.
Hell yeah, man. But I appreciate it, man. And you keep doing what you're doing, man.
I appreciate it, bro. 757, who we got on the line?
What's up, Jap? What's up, Jap? You got Truck on the line, man.
What's going on, fam?
These fucking perverts.
Let's go.
Yo, man, I just want to touch on some shit, man. I got you got some people in the chat talking shit about what about the fathers, man. And my whole train of thought is, you're the one that carried the baby, right?
Yep.
So if you don't choose to carry the baby, then you choosing not to have the problem. You tried to touch on this earlier. It makes perfect sense. It's like they ask, what about the fathers? Well, we don't carry the fucking baby, you know? So
well, hold on. It ain't even that.
Fucking up on that.
If you pick the right construct first, you have a father by default. They not picking the right construct. They shacking up playing house. Then have a kid and then try to become a family. They doing shit out of order. Niggas are not going to marry you after you have a baby most of the times. You gave them everything already.
Yep. Yeah, man.
One thing about black women is black women don't hold nothing back. You can get your dick sucked in the first 3 days before you can get a meal out of her.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, man. And then you got these kids in the houses, man. And, you know, one thing that a lot of people don't talk about is, it's kind of fucked up, but a lot of kids learn these sexual activities on a fellow, you know, siblings and stuff like that. And
that's because their mama is not home and their mama is not raising them like she says she does.
Yep.
She doing her. She in her room. And when them kids want to play with mommy, she say, go and play with your brothers. Get the fuck out of here. These hoes don't love these kids, nigga. Stop. Go hard on them. No passes. Appreciate your call, my brother. Let's get some more motherfuckers on here, man. 202, man. Who we got?
Man, what's up? It's your boy King Moses, man, on the porch, man. I'm disappointed by all this shit, man.
Go in, bro.
Let me tell you something, man. First of all, the reason why I feel bad for these kids, man, because these PJ Washington ass niggas is having sex with these fucking TikTok choreographers, these fucking IG models, these Snapchat slurs, not fucking wearing no condom, not getting a plan fee, spending the $50 at CVS, make sure they right, and they ended up producing these trick babies. And he don't know no better because he's a fucking children of the John. And it's going to be reproduced in his mind that this is what you're supposed to do. That's what the fuck that is. And when you leave these kids along with these bras and they worried about twerking and shit, they just leave them alone. And then they going to end up being raised to be simps because they want a nigga to take care of them. So if they get a son, they're going to raise them to take care of the next generation of fucking gypsy Jezebels. And if they get a daughter, they're going to raise them to be a gypsy Jezebel or be one of their homegirls or their best friend instead of their fucking daughter. They're not instilling any fucking morals and values in these
because they are not raising them. They are only maintaining them.
That is a fact. And only a select few are going to survive to be real niggas like you and me, to be like, man, I'm not going to be a simp. The message is not being put out there to be like us. It's out here to be like Boyce Watkins. And let me tell you about Boyce Watkins. I know we get on him a lot.
Let's go.
He said that he had resentment
hold on.
about his father because,
Moist Watkins.
Moist Watkins, thank you. He had resentment for his father because he was ripping and running the streets, fucking all type of women. And you know what he did? He had so much resentment for his father, and he didn't have a strong father figure in his life, that he did the exact opposite. He wanted to stay away from bitches. He wanted to be a fucking virgin, a simp ass nigga, and take care of somebody else's kid and be a stepdaddy. So those are niggas you got to watch out for, because they end up being teachers, and then they end up teaching the wrong message to the little niggas and say, hey, be like me. Don't be like the nigga that was running the street, fucking around and doing what they're supposed to do and protecting themselves. Be like me, the nice guy that takes care of women and pays for their drinks and it takes care of the kids that ain't mine and shit. So that's the problem, man. I pray for these children, man. And again, the solution that I say that we need to do is niggas need to have real conversations with these kids, man, because they getting the wrong message. Just sit down and talk to these kids, man. If you was a nigga that was out here having baby mama blues, man, you obviously didn't live that right life. So you can tell them this is not what I did or whatever. And if you don't know the answer, go do the research. Go talk to the real niggas that have been through it, and we'll be able to pass the message along, man. Because I feel bad for these kids, man, but shit got to stop, because they're going to end up wearing dresses. They already start doing this weirdo shit, wearing dresses, wearing fingernail polish, doing all type of weird ass shit.
They coloring their dreads. It look weird, man. It's
man,
getting,
King
it's real
Moses
crazy.
spoken, man. I pray for these kids, man.
Man,
I'm out, man.
Appreciate you, bro. Man, I see y'all. Everybody up in the lines, man. Hold on, man. Let's slow it down 1 second. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna bring in Pastor. No, I'm feeling rants today. Let me do a quick brother rants real quick for y'all before we read off these cash apps, because y'all hit me up. All right, church. Cash App family checking in, man. First and foremost, we got my man Lucifer coming in with the $50 Cash App. We appreciate you here at the church for that, family. Alicia with the $5 holla. Terrell with the 10-piece. John with the 10-piece. RL with the 10-piece. Avery threw $2 on it. Andrew with the 10-piece. Catherine coming through with the 3-piece. Jason with the $5 holla. Darnell with the 77 cents and $7.77. Chuck with the $2. Keith with the $10. Corey with the 4-piece. Marcellus with the $10. Silk coming in with $2. Clyde coming in with the 5. CS Square with the 5. Giovanni coming in with 10. 0.5 coming in with a 5-piece. All right. And I got to mention my man Aaron just hit us with 20 on the PayPal. That was a blessing. Bashir hit us with $10 on the PayPal. You know what I'm saying? Actually, in a 20-piece as well. So we appreciate you here, Bashir. Hit us with 30 ball. Okay. All right, let's take some more calls, man. Let's take some calls, man. Hold on, man. Let me see some. He ain't in here? Bro ain't in here? Okay, all right. Let's see. We got Chi-Town in here. 773, man. Who we got?
Church check in. Talk to me, Jap, baby. It's Mr. O.
Talk to him, bro.
Man, let's get it. Now, look. I don't care what none of these chicks say up in here, man. We got 4 generations of gangbanging hoes up here in Chicago, so it is what it is, from the baby boomer down to the motherfucker Gen Xer, to the millennials, to the Gen Z. These chicks out here all watch The Awakening. They know what the fuck they doing. They have been led astray, run amok, all that good stuff what Malcolm had said. For real, man. They are lying to you, gentlemen, especially here in Chicago. They seen The Awakening. They see what happens when you get let one of these pookies and fucking ray-rays open your legs, stick their Johnson in between, and go ahead and get pregnant, and you see what happens to all them chicks on The Awakening and The Reawakening. Mm-hmm. Now, let's go ahead and get into outside Chicago. Now, these little demons, these little chicks out here, you know what I'm saying, that fucked up the world, look, they always raised by A, hip-hop, B, them nasty, freaky-ass R&B songs, C, Common View, Midnight Love, and B, pornos. So, look, everybody out here fucked up and discombobulated, bro. Mm-hmm. And these chicks is trickling it into the kids, spreading out, man. Like you see, majority, this is what you see in the streets, bro. You see a chick that's about 200 pounds, got a gang of tattoos, got colorful hair, that identify as everything under the sun. You know what I'm saying? Shit, she pansexual one week, then she bisexual the next week, then she trying to do some polyamory other shit the next week following that. That's a whole month of body counts right there. I just said right there.
And then
you know
when it's all said and done,
you can't make this shit up.
When it's all said and done, after she gonna go to the hotep community, and then when that don't work, she'll be back at the black church.
You know, and she's gonna be the first lady, trying to be the first lady for the pastor. And let's get down to these simps. We gotta talk about these dudes. It's a bizarre world that we living in. We seeing colorful dreadhead, you know what I'm saying, tight pants wearing, with the blicky, with the 30 clip, demons out here. Like Jap, the dudes that killed the cop. All right. Then we got these other Chicago chicks. Like look at the dudes that killed Tyshawn Lee. You see, they was raised by single moms, bro. You know what I'm saying? These dudes is not sane.
Yeah, it's insane. But the thing is, this is the thing.
They was raised.
If you have to really look at the black community like a zoo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Actually, actually, the zoo.
Insane asylum.
It may be a insane asylum, but I was not like the zoo, because the zoo has actually got tamed animals. This is actually just like nature. This is like just like nature. Like this, let's just go. No motherfucking. It's no taming them. It's like if you took the cages, like I'm trying to. These are just wild animals. They are wild animals, undomesticated animals. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, they are crazy patient, bro. They are crazy patient. Look, Lori Lightfoot reminds me of the Joker, and she just opened the keys and gave it to the patients of the fucking city of Chicago, bro. You cannot lie. You cannot lie to me.
Imagine, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just have a kid and you don't do nothing with it. You just throw it food, slide it water, and it just comes out just, you know what I'm saying? It's just tearing the world up. They're not being raised. They're not, because
they being maintained. No, matter of fact, they ain't even being cultured. First is culture, then it's maintained, then it's raised, then it's maintained. They ain't even been cultured, so they can't be even fucking raised, bro.
It's like I would be scared as hell if it was a stray pit bull on the street that gave birth to a bunch of pit bulls and ran. That would be fucked up for everybody.
Hey, bro, you just described them to every single mama in the country and every ghetto.
Yeah, like Safari, like Jumanji.
Man, this is the whole man. Follow my stuff, man.
Yo, the black community is Jumanji.
Yep.
You niggas.
The community. Got a lot of Kevin Hart niggas walking around here. Niggas want to be fake The Rock. Man. Yeah, you can't make this shit up, man. And you know, I'm in Inglewood, bro. You know what I'm saying? I grew up on both sides of the fence, bro. This is crazy. I just go into the suburbs. You see the same shit. I'm like, how the fuck this
fucking
guy
said
Jumanji?
Dog, I just remember Jumanji. Jumanji was madness, bro. Like,
yeah, with Robert Williams and then Alex Grill.
It was rhinoceroses running through motherfucking grocery stores.
Peter Robert Williams, man.
That shit was crazy. That's what the South Side of Chicago is. Jumanji.
No. I don't want to give no credit. No, I'll say like this. It's more like Dr. Monroe. You know what I'm saying? Well, back in with the doctor, man, that's where you got to go to.
Oh, my God.
These motherfuckers are some hybrid animals.
Hey, no, it was a show on Netflix, and it was about, it was a 2-part series. It was two-season series, and it was about some motherfucker discovered a germ that made animals be able to talk to each other. And they was talking to all animals, but humans couldn't understand them. And these animals got real fucking intelligent. And they was just attacking and killing every fucking episode. It'd be like beavers attacking all humans. It'll be one episode where it's like all rats attacking a motherfucking whole village. It'll be like fucking leopards going into a hospital. You know what I'm saying? Like,
what the fuck?
It was like all of them, but they just go to a hospital and just attack everybody. The military couldn't do nothing with it.
Oh, wow.
It's like killing the whole earth. It's called Zoo.
Outside.
It's called Zoo. Gotta watch that shit. That's what Chicago is, bro. Zoo. Appreciate you calling, bro.
Man.
It's called Zoo. Yo, that shit is crazy. That shit is crazy, especially the ones with the damn beavers, man. That was nuts. Beavers. I'm like, how the fuck you get killed by beavers? This shit was crazy. Oh my God. 347, who we got on the line?
What's good, Jab? It's Space Facts checking in from Brooklyn.
What's going on? Brooklyn in the building.
Listen, man, the idea is to have everybody but the father raise the child. Because that's how they keep their prison and their psych wards filled. Yeah, for all them people talking about where's the father, you know what we don't talk about in the red pill community enough? We don't talk about the women who had good dudes but sabotaged it because they realized that the dude was going to figure out that she was a burden and need to get rid of her.
And that's why you need to probably be with a motherfucker in a marriage or before you have a baby with him, at least. Because that only magnifies the problem. You can get out of a marriage, but you can't get out of fatherhood.
Yeah, that's true. But what happens is a lot of times, like when you're dealing with a chick, a lot of times it's her representative. Because they know how the laws are set up so much, a lot of times these chicks don't come out the bag until they have a baby.
Yeah.
And that's far more common. That's why the divorce rates are so high. That's why, if you notice, women with college degrees file divorce 90% of the time because they know how to do it. That's why the abortion rate is so high. The abortion rate is a do-over for I got pregnant by a broke dude.
Oh,
nobody ever aborts an NBA baby.
Yeah. Making a lot of sense right there, bro. Anything else you want to add?
Yeah, listen, man. I'm still working on it for you, putting down the German Shepherd. I'm just waiting for my paperwork to dry. As soon as this is done, I'm gonna take it around the manosphere.
Gotcha. Blessings to you, big dog. 813.
Yo, Jap.
What up, fam?
Man, I gotta tell you, this Jay from St. Louis, man.
What up, fam?
I gotta tell you about these bitches, man. Can I speak on it, Jap?
Go for it.
Yo, check this out. Never date a fucking single mother with a fucking son. And I'm gonna tell you why. That little nigga is not gonna respect you because you breaking down his mother every night and he hears it from the other room. This shit happened to me. This little nigga was so bad, bro. He was stealing, lying, thieving. But just like the Bible say, you know a tree by the fruit it bear. And that's some real ass shit.
Yeah.
I start discovering grimy shit about this bitch. Yo, Jap, these bitches ain't shit, bro. And to the brother that was talking earlier about how the school district does real niggas, I used to be a school teacher for like 5 years. If you a real nigga, they want you out of there. They not gonna deal with you. And that's all I fucking gotta say, Jap. Keep it real, bro.
Appreciate you, bro. $909, who we got?
Jap.
What up?
Call from Pittsburgh. This your guy down here in Pittsburgh with the nastiest, fattest bitches in the whole United States, Jap.
So you say. So you say.
So I know, bro. Shout out to the whole church gang. But yeah, man, you ain't capping though, bro. And shout out to them teachers, man, for putting up with them little bastards. All right? Listen, y'all boys, I give y'all boys props because I'm not going to do it. Listen, I went to a Catholic school too, Jap. And before that, we got peddled in school at my elementary school. Thank God for that white man. He the only reason I ain't in prison to today.
get my ass whooped. He'll tell you, he'll clear out the table and tell you, pick your pedal, bro. We had one with holes in it, one with rubber bands, and he had a regular one. And he say, whoop that ass. Yeah, I mean, come on, man. All these troublemaking niggas out here is single mothers for sure, bro. Like I said, man, troublemakers is strictly single mothers originated, okay? The whole shit is fucked up. The murder rate, we got little shorties down here getting smoked. Now they going north. They finding bitches coming up everywhere with holes up in their fucking head and shit, all trying to act like the D-boys out there, man. We hear y'all. Shout out to the church gang. Put Ashy foot on the line. Shout out Ashy and the Side King chick.
Appreciate you, bro.
I'll let you, Jap.
Yeah, man. Brother Ashy foot been missing in action.
Your pussy. Hey, bring the camera, son. Bring the camera. All the young girls who want to make life with pussy, your pussy will perish with you in hell. May your pussy perish with you. May your smooth pussy, creamier pussy, and tight pussy perish with you.
770, who we got?
Yeah, Jap. And what's going on with your church check-in?
Talk to me, man.
All right, well, I got a story to tell you. I'm gonna make it quick for y'all, man. I grew up in a single parent household. Ended up leaving that situation because of my mother and things of that nature. Couldn't take care of us right. Ended up being in foster care, but I'm lucky because I had gotten a situation where I had foster parents that, that grounded me and actually take care of them. So blessing to those people. And I was also surrounded around right people. But I'm gonna keep it short. I'm gonna keep it sweet. Give some advice to everybody out there. If you're a grounded person and you got to know how to teach some of these guys out here, and just teach them, because they might not seem like they listening, but I got family members that are grown now, and I used to give them advice, and they tell me that what you did for me changed my life. And I'm only 30, but at the same time, if you're an older person, it is up to us. It is up to us to teach the younger ones. No matter if you're a father or whatever, it's a community thing. But I'm just gonna leave it at that, because I like your show. I like the energy you bring and stuff like that, and keep doing what you're doing, because you're making a profound impact on the community.
Appreciate you, bro.
I appreciate that.
Appreciate you, bro. 615, who we got on the line?
Minister Jap, what's up, brother?
What's going on, fam?
It's a Reformed Savage, man. What's going on with you, bro?
Talk that talk, bro.
Man, what you said was 100% right, man. I got people in my family that's really messed up. I'm trying to refrain from cursing, but it's fucked up,
Go for it.
And I got a cousin, she's dead now, but she had 10 kids. Okay. 10 kids, 8 different baby daddies.
Oh my God.
All right. The sad part is not even that the 10 kids, the kids is all messed up real bad. Like the 4 oldest boys are in prison. Okay. The girls are all baby single mamas. And everything you said 100% right, man. And the sad part is this: the streets raised them, the music, everything you said, it hit with me. I'm like, damn. And like when I tried to help them, the streets, like people say all the time, the streets raised the streets. That shit is so true. They couldn't hear what I was saying because the streets talk too loud, because the music talk too loud, because the culture is too loud, and their mama just wasn't there. You can't get through a lot of times. It's a barrier, man, and it's almost impossible to break. as much as I would talk to him, you know, King Von gonna be, you know, a lot gonna sound better than I do, right?
Yeah.
You know, shit. All these rap niggas they got a beat to the shit they saying. It's gonna sound better. I mean, this is what it is.
Yeah, it's like what kills me is when we start talking real shit, they flag this for hate speech, but a song like Dead Bitches can get 15 million views.
Sponsorship.
And get commercials played on it. So I really need to have a beat playing behind this shit. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's sad. I mean, even if you put a beat behind it, the message is what they don't want to get out. So the problem is basically you fighting everything, everybody to try to be a good, because you know you're on the right track, bro, when the powers that be are coming against you. Okay? That's what it is. And I feel bad, but I can't really do a whole lot because, you know, the damage is done. The single mama damage is done. She did it to 10 kids, man. And like the nigga she got pregnant by, 5 of them in prison for life. Okay? All right, the other 3, man, they strung out and crazy.
These kids, but we ain't gonna talk about, I'm pretty sure all them niggas fucked up. And she was fucked up.
Yeah.
The kids are about to menace the world.
Dude, hey, look, I love my little cousins, man. You 100% right, dude. You know, whenever I see him on the corner, when I see him, like, the church, at the thing, I'm gonna say this real quick. The church, I think you touched on. One of my little cousins, you know, he's a weed head, okay? He don't got no kids, but there's a reason for that, right? And his mama tried to like drop him off at the church because she was all like, she was out making more kids, basically, right? Trying to get another nigga to make some more. This is back when she only had like 3 kids. She would leave him as a young kid at the church, little church programs. And one of the ministers ended up touching him and doing something to him inappropriate. He got arrested. Okay, went to jail. But as a kid, it went on for like 2 years. He didn't know, like, the church, man, like, a father is priceless, bro. I mean, I look back at my life. My dad ain't perfect, but, you know, but I had a dad. You can listen to how, like I remember a bit of you did one time. You said you could tell a lot of motherfuckers are not supposed to be alive, not supposed to be here based on when they start talking. And dude, you know, his life is ruined because of that. We don't talk about it. You know, the dude that got accused of doing them, you know, doing stuff to him, went to jail and everything, went to prison. So we don't really discuss it, but we kind of understand why he's on weed so bad because, you know, what happened to him. Like, if you as a kid had that happen to you, your mom just dropped you off at some preacher's house, one of them Eddie Long niggas, then the Moist Mafia.
And that's what I'm saying. That's why the mother has to be motherfucking critiqued so hard because she keep creating kids. It's like it didn't get hard after the first one. It didn't get hard after the second one. It didn't get hard after the third one. She went all the way to 10 kids. She don't give a fuck about them kids, the world, society, or her goddamn self.
Dude, the government kept giving her money. Look, every time she got pregnant, of course, she get more food stamps. She get more rent assistance, Section 8, more shit. The government just keep. Now, the problem is this. A lot of y'all black folks who vote Democrat are raising your own taxes because basically what you're doing is you just raising the price on the shit you pay. People like me who pay taxes and own property and shit, my shit goes up because I gotta pay for these deadbeat ass niggas. But now here's the thing. I'll take that back. Ain't no deadbeat niggas. Ain't no dead. It's only deadbeat bitches because they chose those niggas. 100%. Mm-hmm. You can't get no pussy if them bitches don't let you get none. So it's 100% on them. She chose every single one of those dudes. So I take that back. You know, I'm gonna say like this. My last thing I'm gonna say is this. Out of all the dudes she picked, all 8 of them out of those 10 kids, all 8 were bad. She picked 8 bad motherfuckers in a row. 8 in a row. I mean, dude, who you gonna blame? And like she gonna say, well, I blame the dudes. Before she died, like 3 years ago, before she died, she was talking all this shit about niggas didn't help her do this. I was like, and I just came out and look. I said, Roe and them is in penitentiary. What are you talking about? They didn't help you. You chose thugs and dope boys over and over again. They supposed to be in penitentiary. What do you want? You know, and I mean, so a lot of these dudes right now, y'all voted for this shit to help her take money out your own pockets and give that bitch. That's my own cousin.
All right,
But
bro,
she
man.
She do the world.
I appreciate you, bro, man, bringing that real to the table, man. Blessings to you, big dog.
All right, man.
100. 405, who we got?
Man, church check in, man. Talk black to me, man. Hello?
Yes, sir. Let's go.
Hey, man, I don't know if you mentioned this, but one of the things that's raising these kids is youth centers and recreational centers, man.
I forgot about that.
I remember back in the day when Denzel Washington had a commercial that was like the Boys and Girls Club. And where I'm from, we do have a Boys and Girls Club. I went to the Salvation Army and everything like that. And we used to play ball. So all the perverts with a jump shot went to the recreational centers, the youth centers. And who follows? The young thoughts. They followed.
Uh-huh.
So it was a finger bang frenzy after the 5-on-5. They go see the shirts and skins, and then they get it in behind the bleachers.
Uh-huh.
See, the one thing about it is that they not monitored. So you got these cats that come in there and just run amok up in their place. I watch it when I used to drop off my little nephew and my nieces at their place. I had to go in and check out for myself. It's just a mad frenzy of kids running around there, kids sitting around there watching kids. So I had to think about that. I said, you know what? When Denzel Washington made that commercial, that probably enticed a whole bunch of cats and a whole bunch of single parents to drop their kids off at the Boys and Girls Club. So, you know, youth centers, recreational centers, they raising these kids as well.
And the crazy part about it, I know what you're saying, because the youth, and it's the thing too, the youth centers, in Chicago, if you do the history of youth centers, a lot of our gangs started because they was going to the youth centers being unmonitored, you know what I'm saying? And they thought it was a good idea. Oh, it's a rec center or whatever like that. No, they was getting together and starting gangs, you know what I'm saying? Because they really had no chaperones. Exactly. They was getting overwhelmed. So it was like overgrown babysitters. And that's where a lot of our gangs started from in Chicago, our rec centers.
And like I said, I just want to leave it with this, man. When Pac made that song, Brenda Had a Baby, that bitch got pregnant at a youth center by a pervert with a jump shot. I'm out, man.
Damn. God damn. Getting at these perverts, huh? 202, who we got?
Yo, what's up, Minister Jap? This is Azu, man. I'm up from DC.
What up, family?
Not much, man. Just want to let you know I'm a victim of one of these single mothers, man. I fortunately made it out. And you're right, man. The teachers, man, they really saved my life, man. I ended up going to get my PhD, making over 6 figures now. But one of the things that I noticed is that now, you know, mama want to come back to the picture and try to get me to take care of her. I'm like, nah, you on your own, buddy. That's all I got to say.
Let us suffer, motherfucker. 734, who we got?
What's going on, Minister Jap? This Hayes calling out Ann Arbor.
What's going on, family?
Well, let me put a different race at the forefront. I got a drama thing down the street from me. I got a white boy that he's cool and everything, but he made some real bad decisions. He not only knocked up his girlfriend, he done knocked up the girlfriend mama. The girlfriend is 21.
Hey, but we gotta stay on subject though today, bro. Who really raising these single moms' child, man? You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you, bro. This ain't just a free fall. We gotta stay on course. 708, who we got?
What's going on, Minister?
What's going on, family?
Hey, nothing much. It's Apostle Tomcat, man. Let me tell you how these bitches was in the 80s, man. This old school right here. Dig it. You know Harvey had the back in the day, all the bitches moved to Harvey back in the 80s, man. Harvey, Markham, Canterbury, and shit like that. And man, I had a big booty motherfucker, man. Her ass was so fat you could see it from the front, man. I ain't bullshitting. But fuck around, got the bitch pregnant. Told the bitch she didn't need no motherfucking baby because her son, we'll be just laying up chilling. Her son will wake up just crying and shit. And, I said, what's wrong with him? Oh, he got sickle cell. And I said, okay. And then I remember the night I got that bitch pregnant, back in the 80s, man. And that's my first child. I done had a few.
Okay, hold on one second, bro. Hold on one second, bro. The subject of the day is who really raises single moms' children.
I'm gonna tell you who raised them. Because they was feeding these bitches, they was feeding the motherfucking kids Ritalin cereal. You know what I mean? Captain Ritalin and shit. To get that motherfucking Social Security check.
Okay.
They got $260.
So you saying the government?
To say that their child was uneducatable.
Okay.
My daughter, 34. You know what I'm saying? Her mind ain't been there since a child, man. Because basically, every time I went through there, man, let me tell you something. I went down to the motherfucking Daily Center 3 or 4 times for all my kids, man, just to get rights to see them. It was treacherous back in the 80s in the Chi, baby.
Okay.
And I'm going to tell you who was running the motherfucking child support place. That was Dorothy Brown.
All right, bro. Appreciate your call, big dog. You're not really on course for what we got going, but we got much love for you, big dog. Blessings to you. Family, we got to stay on topic. We talking about the kids who really raising them. You know what I'm saying? I understand y'all want to go in, man, but we got to stay on topic. Got to stay on course, man. We got to stay on course. Let's see, man. We got my brother online.
No. This ain't Ashley football. God damn it. Talk to me.
Hopefully you're on course, man. What's good, fam?
Yeah, for sure, Jap. But on the for real, Jap, who raising these kids, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's the rappers and everything. But if you would allow me to, I would like to ask one question. Because I'm a young nigga for real. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
When these kids don't get raised like myself, bro, I got to be honest with you, man. I damn near hate my mother, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But when we don't get raised, how do we go out here? Because I just graduated high school and shit. Like, I'm about to hit the real world. How do we go out here and mingle amongst men, you know what I'm saying, without, basically getting smelled out, you know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to get preyed on because there's a lot of lessons you miss as a
So you looking for male mentorship?
Yeah, I guess male mentorship, and you know what I'm saying, like, male, how do you act around like people and shit? You know what I'm saying? Because your mother, she pretty much grew up to be basically a coward. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just to be honest with you, like, you know what I'm saying, weak and shit. I mean, I don't like that.
I mean, it just depends, if you, I would say, see a male figure that you liken to. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I would aspire to live that type of lifestyle, or, you know what I'm saying, whatever you're into. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure if it's basketball, if he's old, you know what I'm saying, coaches or whatever. If it's, I don't know what field you in. If you're working, it might be an older person. You like, you know what I'm saying, you like how he's moving with his money, investing and shit like that. You want to learn from it. You know what I'm saying? And then, if a person don't want to give you no game, they don't want to give you the game. But you in the red pill community. So it's a lot of us. You know what I'm saying? You can holler at us. You could book a session with me. You could book one with Care, book one with Donovan. It's, you're in the right space to meet the right type of people and to just have the right mindset, period. You know what I'm saying? Because you might get enough of this game to where you start teaching other motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? But experience is gonna be the best teacher out of anything, because it's a lot of fucked up old niggas out here. So I'm gonna be real. This generation don't got a whole lot of real old niggas. These old niggas are perverts. They love the raw dog bitches. You know what I'm saying? They might even give you some fucked up advice, bro. I really haven't got a whole lot of my game and my advice from old niggas. It's really just been experience and looking at old niggas fuck up. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Just be a very observant nigga and wear your fucking condoms, man. Please. Blessings to you, young brother. 347, who we got online?
Hey, Jap, how you doing, man?
What's going on, family?
I'm doing okay, man. Yeah, who's raising these kids? I'll tell you who it is. It's basically the streets, these rappers, TV, a whole bunch of people doing that stuff, man. That's who's raising these kids, and it's messed up. And a lot of these kids are, going the wrong path and everything.
Yeah.
And you got a lot of these, and you got
phone breaking up, big dog. Blessings to you. To that young brother that just called, though, to the young brother coming out of high school, really give the military some consideration, bro. Really give the military some consideration. If you could have some serious dick discipline, not knock a bitch up, go to the military and come out, you can really boss up out here and get the life skills you need to really. I really wish I would have went to the military. If I knew what I knew now, I would have went to the military. So I would really suggest that to you, young bro. You know what I'm saying? But blessings to that young brother that had called earlier. 205, who we got?
Minister Jap, church check in.
What up, bro?
Man, you just hit the nail on the head right there with the last caller and the young buck that called. They being raised by television, electronics, and all this other crap. They don't have father figures in these homes to guide them. And you just made another solid point, and you said it yesterday. These young bucks, when they come out of high school, the military is where they need to be. They need to be in there with somebody that's giving them some structure and some discipline. Because when they get out here in these streets, it's chaos. I'd rather for them go in there and get yelled at and barked at by some men that have their best interests at heart than get out here and get on the street and get killed because their mama didn't teach them jack shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I really think that that's the move, because college, man, when you finish, you're gonna realize how worthless it is. You know what I'm saying? In most cases. And you're gonna realize that like a lot of people don't make it out. You know what I'm saying? Like all the niggas I knew, they went to college and shit. Niggas was going out of college. They was going to school, but then they getting all that freedom. Niggas start selling weed down there and acting a motherfucking fool, man. Knocking bitches up, catching cases. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, you know what I'm saying? And then they finally get their diploma and they hella debt and hella fuck ups. So yeah, I would probably say, man, let's go to the fucking army, military, or something.
Yeah, like you said, the military will elevate them. I myself, I did time in the military. I'm a certified motorcycle mechanic. I got my CDL. You know, I tell these boys, you can really do something with your life, but you got to have that damn discipline. And that's what a lot of these young kids are lacking.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
Appreciate you, big dog.
Yes, sir.
973, who we got on the line?
Oh, Jap, what up, son?
What's going on, family?
What's good with it? It's good, man. But as far as who raising these kids, bro, it's everybody but us. You know what I'm saying? Like everything is raising these kids, from the music, from society. You know what I mean? These churches, like a lot of these churches, man. Like I was raised in the church, and a lot of these churches in the 80s and 90s, it started shifting to that whole prosperity gospel. They started introducing a whole different breed of people in these places, and it wasn't about the people no more. And I've seen a lot of sexual experiences for the first time happen in a church. A lot of times, the children, pastors' children, they be the ones running rampant, causing a bunch of chaos in these churches. Like, these churches wasn't always a good place for these children either. It's all about the whole society is messed up, bro. Free thinking black men ain't in control. And since they're not, these situations persist, man. Because when you put these children in these schools, I work in the school system, the more you care about children, the more threatened they be by a man in the school system. They do not want a man in there that really care about the children, that really. One time my supervisor told me, this is a true story. I worked in a school in DC, man. I had a gay principal. He told me that, Eric, your problem is you care too much about it. You want to save everybody. You care too much about the children. I was like, you know what, sir? If there's any place where you should have that mentality, it should be in the school. So a couple years later, right? This man ends up, he's a homosexual now with a black vice principal who I left, right? I don't mean to rumble, but this is a real story. I left the school because he was teaching 4th and 5th graders how to, why slavery was a good thing. They had a debate in school about slavery. And all the white parents was outraged. And they was telling me like, Mr. Ease, yada, yada, yada. Did you know about this? So I went to a white librarian and I went to a black teacher just to get a balance between, because it's so liberal out here. So I'm like, okay, this definitely sounds crazy to me, but I'm gonna still give both of them the benefit of the doubt. I'm gonna ask how she feels and ask how the other one feels. Both of them was upset, but the white librarian was so mad. She went to the teacher and said, hey, why y'all having a debate on slavery, blah, 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 blah. Push come to shove, the black vice principal wrote me up and said, I riled up the staff. I said, I didn't rile up anything. I said, y'all, debate riled up the staff. And the white parents was outraged, and the black teachers and vice principal was the ones that was upset with me. So I ended up leaving the place, right? A few years later, guess who gets kicked out, gets fired because they was caught watching gay porn in a Zoom meeting with the rest of the teachers, that damn principal.
And that's who, and see, that's the thing. It's terrible because we got single moms sending these kids to these schools, well, just dumping them in these schools with this type of curriculum and not really getting, you know what I'm saying? That's the fucked up thing. Well, appreciate your call, me dog. Okay. 916, who we got?
We're from the motherfucking Bay, bro.
What's happening, family?
Yeah, bro. This whole bullshit with this generation, I always tell those girls or females I talk to, your kids are a reflection of the man you put in front of them. So basically, if your kid is a little gang banger running the street shit, it's because you wanted to mate with that type of dude. Mm-hmm. So if that's the type of dude you fuck with, that's going to deter the which direction your young girl, your daughter gonna be, or your son gonna be. And if you're taking the man out of the household, then it's like now they're really gonna be a lost cause. Now the girl's gonna be trying to fill that void with some little horny 6-year-old boy who really don't give a fuck about him because you want to play keep away, being an hour away, talking about it, come get your kids, and he is out the way. And then the son, he needs that uplifting, like, hey, good job, little man. You taking all that shit away from him. I like how you just said in the last call, they just dumping them in these schools or whatnot, and they ain't getting no real structure and shit. It's like, bro, you need the man to uplift them and, big them up and protect them and all that. But they feel like they got the mentality of, oh, I'm independent, I can do it all by myself. And you perpetuating what they tried to do in the 1970s by taking the man out the household and shit. You're perpetuating that by saying, I don't need a man. Like, yes, you do. You need a man for protection, guidance, leadership. You need all that from a man. And even if they do get a man, they're not even getting a man that provides all that. What they try to do is, as you say, raw dick and cheap liquor, and the rest of shit that comes with manhood, they try to wing it. And they just expect you to know, but you ain't checking what his background is. Like, does he know how to be a man? Does he know how to do this and that, change the tire, provide leadership? They don't check none of that. They just look at the fact that, oh, he got good dick. Oh, okay, what's the rest of this shit that?
Bruh, we in bad shape, man. And like I say, man, like a lot of people give a lot of these women credit. Like, my mama raised me a single mother. No, she didn't, man. Like, dog, you just maintained, and motherfuckers got to really think and dig deep. You know what I'm saying? These motherfucking single moms ain't teaching these kids shit. These kids are free to do whatever they want. And what they're doing is destroying the world.
It's perpetuating. It's like, and you see the outcome, but they keep letting it go on. Like, bruh, look at the progress. Look at where the kids at because the dad ain't there. And they said, well, where the dad's at? No, you need to ask the females, why did you pick this nigga? Because dudes who's doing what they're supposed to do, they dating white girls or going out the country, they dating outside. They were like, well, fuck it. Y'all don't want to fuck with me. You want to fuck with that. You saw the outcome. You saw the sister dated, your mama dated, your auntie dated, your cousin dated, your best friend dated. You saw the outcome of all those women, and you still say, I want the same shit. It ain't gonna happen to me. Mm-hmm. It's like, bruh, I'm gonna let you go, bro. Do your thing, bro. Keep it up.
Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you, bro. 678, who we got on the line?
good, Jack? How you doing? It's the kid James from New Jersey. How you doing?
What's going on, fam?
Hey man, what's going on? Hey man, I'm gonna get straight to it. Shout out to you. So I want to say, yeah, these rappers. It was these rappers, the system, the school system. That's who's raising these kids, man. Because especially with these rappers, instead of these single moms, staring their kids in like the library or like just in books, like they always want to depend on these rappers or the school system to take care of their kids. That's not how it works. You feel me? You basically setting your kid up for a death trap. That's not cool. I remember I told you that story a while ago about how this this female teacher did me dirty back when I was in 5th grade when I was like 9 years old. Because a lot of these black female teachers, yeah, they not actually in that school to encourage the kids like that. They actually in that school to terrorize the kids. You feel me? They doing a favor for the
and a lot of times that the real teacher that really actually saves kids is usually a male teacher.
Exactly.
It never be like the woman teacher though. She's still a German Shepherd, and she's still at work, so she's still gonna try to flex and use her authority all day. It's usually the man that has that compassion at that job.
That's right. I don't think I came across any black male teachers that like did me dirty. It's usually the black female teachers. They'd be mad disrespectful, just mad rude, just terrorizing, the kids. And like, why would you do that? Like, why would you like install in these kids that they no good and this and that, and then they gonna actually grow up thinking that they're no good, they ain't shit, You drilling this shit in their head, like you gotta be a different type of evil to do some shit like that, especially as a black person. So yeah, man, like
I mean, like a female teacher get into it with her boyfriend at the club that night before, come to work and be pissed off and take it out on the kids.
Take it out on the kids, exactly, man. You feel me? Like so, I'm it's the system. These rappers, stupid ass rappers out here, rapping, just man. Yeah, that's who it is, Jack. And shout out to you. Keep doing your thing. Shout out to people in the chat.
All right, bro. Appreciate you, family. All right, y'all. We winding down to the end of this show. What I want to say about this topic, who really raises a single mom's child? What single moms are doing? They're only doing good enough. They're only maintaining these kids. They're not raising them. And imagine, this is what the single mother construct is for the child. You're a child. Single mother actually allows you to pick how you want to be raised. You can pick she's putting you in a construct where you can pick the streets. You can pick your coach. You can pick your church. You can pick video games. You can pick the military. She gave you complete freedom to pick how you want to go with your life because she's not shaping and molding your life. She's just maintaining you. She's just giving you the basic necessities, food, clothes, and a roof over your head, just so she doesn't go to jail for child neglect. You never was raised by her. Think deep. Your grandmother, you can go to your grandmother for advice. You'd not be able to go to her. She's too busy. She's overwhelmed. Single mothers pick this fucked up construct. Let's put the nigga aside for a second. She picked the construct. She picked the predicament. And y'all got to stop giving her undeserving credit. All right? Listen, man. Like, share, and subscribe to Realist channel on YouTube. Tell a friend to tell a fucking friend. We go the fuck in. Make sure y'all hit me on Instagram at This Is Jappa. I'll be on Facebook later on tonight. I'll be out of jail. We are about to cook. Go to my Facebook chat room. Church Check-In. Look it up. The group's called Church Check-In. You know what I'm saying? Get in tune with us, man. You know what I'm saying? Look in the description. If you young brothers want to book a consultation session with me, man, send me a text message. We set it all up, man. All right? Thank all y'all, man, who contributed. Let me see if any more contributions came in. I didn't shout out because I always got to highlight the church. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I think we left off on the right note. Okay, yeah. So I want to thank all y'all, man, for the bottom of my heart, fucking with this shit. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Might pop up with a surprise for y'all tonight, man. But y'all motherfuckers hit that subscribe bell so you can get them alerts. Peace.
Minister Jap, I'm talking to you, nigga. Yeah, I got a kid. I got 2 daughters and a son. Yeah, man.
Black women are bad mothers.
And that's why you having a baby by the motherfuckers you had a baby with is your fault. That's why you being a single mother is your fucking fault. That's why being a baby daddy ass nigga is your fault.
Live from the church.
Church Check-In.
It's Minister Jap.
Black women, they're some of the most worst bitches on with money, but yet they're still taking trips and they look fly doing. They are the flyest broken bitches you're gonna ever deal with.
On Minister Jap TV.
Church Check-In, man. Church Check-In.